I was in Sainsbury's yesterday, and they don't have this in every shop, but basically, this particular shop, they had like one of those orange blender things, and you get them at cafes and some supermarkets like Sainsbury's have this thing where you can just buy freshly squeezed orange juice from the shop. Quite a weird idea, and it's obviously very popular. And I walked past it, and it reminded me of a conversation that I had with an old flatmate about like what would we spend our money on, when we had more money, after we were students. And he said one thing he really wanted was an orange blender, just to blend your own oranges. What a nice idea. And I think there are a lot of things about this a lot of small things like this that I think are quite appealing. And it's quite expensive to buy an orange blender. I mean, we both looked it up, and it was like, cheapest one was like 300 quid, but many of them costed like, £1,000. And quite expensive bit of kit. And I suppose a similar thing is like an espresso machine, like a proper, make your own coffees at home kind of thing. It's really appealing. And I've often sort of wondered, when I have more money, what am I going to spend it on, And this has always appealed to me, the idea of just being able to blend your own oranges and make your own coffee at home seems quite appealing. And I remember in Better Call Saul, he starts making a bit of money from his law practice. Actually becomes quite a successful lawyer, and then he starts buying like an orange juice mixer and stuff like that. So clearly I'm not the only one who's had this sort of idea. But having thought about it a bit more, I actually think that it's not such a great idea. And the reason for that is because, and this is something that people always say, but I'll go into a bit more detail about it, is the things that you own end up owning you. And I think you don't want to buy anything without a really big express purpose for needing it. And do you need freshly squeezed orange juice from your own house? Do you need fresh coffee grounded up yourself? Because what does that really do? When you can just go down to the shops and buy one, you can go to Sainsbury's and they'll do it, and get oranges squeezed yourself, or you can go to a Cafe Nero and have a really nice coffee made for you yourself. The only one appeal that you might say is like, if you have it yourself, you save money because you don't have to pay. You don't have that nasty thing of paying £3, or however much it is for a cup of coffee or a freshly squeezed orange juice. But then you're thinking like, well, hang on a minute. It's like, I'm going to buy this when I have more money. It's a luxury that I'm spending money on. Why am I thinking about saving money with a luxury item? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if I can just have access to this commodity of freshly squeezed orange juice and, really high quality coffee every day, by just paying someone else to do it, why do I need it in my own vicinity? And I just kind of look around this flat that I'm in at the moment, and it's incredibly sparse. I have almost nothing in here. I mean, I'll show you guys. I've got these all empty. I don't need anything in these wardrobes at the moment. It's just empty space. And like part of that is because I'm not living here very long. I haven't got a lot of things that I need. I don't want to set up home camp too much, so to speak. But I just love having just loads of space where there's it's just real minimalism. There's not anything that I don't really need. And and when there is, it's annoying, you know, like I've got this sort of fire thing here that I need, you know, I need it to be there, obviously, but, you know, I'm not using it, you know, fingers crossed, I'll never use that, and it's just annoying that it's there, you know, I just think, like, it's so nice just to have as few things as possible, because, you know, not because of some sort of, like, I'm not trying to be all sort of hippie and monastic about it, but you just have a clearer mind. And I just think having gone from just clustering up my room with so much crap, it's just quite nice to be just really intensely minimalistic. And yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's why I won't buy an orange juice thing.